You're looking at the first video from inside the church when the explosion happened, and we want to warn you, this may be hard to watch. So someone was taking video of the ceremony, and then at that blast, you see it go to bars. Security officers are digging through the debris right now. It may be a little difficult to make out what you're seeing here, but concrete, wood, paper, it's all part of what's left behind after the bombing.
We can see from the pictures it was very close to the front of the church when it happened, or rather the front rows of the church. There were more than 2,000 people in the St. George's or the Mar Girgis church in Tanta, which is about 60 miles north of Cairo, when the blast happened. And of course, it's Palm Sunday, so the church was full of people. Now, I should also add, we're just learning now that there's been another explosion outside the St. Mark's Church in Alexandria, which is Egypt's second largest city. We don't have any more details on that other than it was outside the church. But yes, this blast is just the latest in a series of attacks on Christians in Egypt. You'll recall back in December, there was an attack on the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul in Cairo that left 25 people dead in that instance. In February, there was a series of attacks on Egyptian Christians in El Arish in the northern Sinai. Many of them ended up fleeing that area altogether because of the danger. Those were attacks by ISIS. In the past, we've seen the Egyptian security outside these churches has been pretty lax. The soldiers or the policemen guarding them, underpaid, undertrained, poorly led, and not very well motivated as well. We understand that President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has called for a meeting of the National Security Council in Egypt to look into this, that the general prosecutor has begun an investigation. But of course, with news of a second attack on a church in Alexandria, clearly this situation is getting worse.